Culinary Kits for Kids, and today's recipe is going to be a potato salad. So it's going to be very delicious. I do want to make a note on our last video that I forgot to put our milk in the recipe for our crunchy peanut butter apple dip. So don't forget, don't mix your milk and forget to put it in like me, okay? Go ahead and put it into the crunchy peanut butter dip. But for this recipe, we're gonna have some potatoes in the kit for you. Make sure you wash them and rub them with a paper towel to get rid of all that dirt. We're gonna have some green onions in there for you as well. Some boiled eggs, some dried parsley, some sliced radishes, dill pickle, cucumber, some salt and pepper just for that flavor, mayo, and some mustard, okay? So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna put a pot of water to boil, and you're gonna put some salt in that boiling water, okay? Those are for our potatoes to get them nice and flavorful. And once you've washed and dried your potatoes, we're gonna go ahead and start cutting them. You're gonna leave the skin on, okay? You don't need to take it off. So you're gonna get your kid-friendly knife and back and forth, hold the potato firmly onto your cutting board, and back and forth, start making slices just like this, okay? So we're gonna slice it. And what's funny about potatoes is the thicker you cut them, the longer they take to cook. So if you're cutting your potatoes very big, they're gonna take a while to cook in our boiling water, okay? So you don't wanna cut them too big, but you don't wanna cut them too small. So I have my slices of potato like this. Now you're gonna get your slice and you're gonna just slice down, okay? Just like this, where you have little slices again. And then from here, you're gonna slice the other way until you make squares, just like this, okay? So just go ahead and make all these squares. So we're gonna go ahead and cut all the potatoes, okay? Make all our little cubes. That way we can throw them into our boiling water. Our potatoes are chopped already, so now we're gonna carefully put them into our boiling water. If you need help, ask your parents, because we don't want anybody getting burned. The water is very hot, okay? So carefully throw in your potatoes. Yes, and you don't have to do it like this. You could get them in a spoon and gently spoon them in. That's the better way to do it, not like I'm doing. This is just the faster way, okay? Put them in a spoon, drop them into the boiling water, okay? Just like that. So now we have our potatoes in our boiling water. You're gonna wanna put a timer for 10 minutes, okay? So in 10 minutes, these potatoes should be nice and soft. But while that happens, we're gonna cut all the rest of our ingredients, okay? So we're gonna start with our little cucumbers, and these are mini cucumbers, super cute, right? Taste a little bit of it, get a taste. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna slice them up. So just go ahead, back and forth on your cutting board, make little slices. Just like little slices until you're done, okay? And once you have your slices just like this, you could cut those in half and then in another piece. So we have little pieces of our cucumbers, okay? So if you didn't get that, you're gonna slice them into circles just like this. Then you're gonna slice them in half, and from this half, you're gonna slice them in another half, okay? So when I come back, all of them will be sliced. Our cucumbers are already nice and chopped, so now we're working on our radishes. So you're gonna get some sliced radishes. They're gonna look like this. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna cut them into 4 pieces. So just put them on your cutting board, cut the circles into a half, and then cut those halves into another half, okay? And that'll give us our 4 pieces of radish. And they're super easy to cut, so don't worry too much. But you're gonna wanna cut them all the same size, that way everything is uniform, okay? So we're almost done with our radishes right here. Throw those into our bowl with our cucumbers. And now we're gonna work on our green onion. So you're gonna get 1 green onion in your kit, and you're only gonna need a tablespoon of the green onion. So what I like to do is cut the bottom part with the root off. And from here, you're just gonna go ahead and start giving your green onion some slices as best as you can with your knife. I know this knife is not the best when it comes to little things like this, but it'll get the job done. So we're just gonna give it a little bit of slicing. And if you need to, you can always tear some off with your fingers, okay? But just go very gently back and forth with your knife, and that should get your green onion sliced up. And it is gonna smell like onion, okay? It is a form of onion. So just put that in your bowl. Then we're gonna work on our pickles. So you're gonna get some pickles. Cut this pickle piece in half. That way you have 2 pieces. And then cut that piece in another half, lengthwise. That way you have 2 more pieces. And then from here, you're just gonna slice down and you're gonna get your pickle pieces, just like that, okay? Perfect. And these are really easy to slice up too. So be sure you're working on your knife skills, okay? Every chance you get. That way you get better and better. So slice them in half, slice them in another half long ways, and then just back and forth with your knife, chop those pickles. Throw them in your bowl. And watch your potatoes. It's been about 5 to 6 minutes. So those potatoes are getting there. They're getting nice and soft for us to work with. Perfect. We got 1 more pickle. So this is a lot of chopping, but it's very rewarding. It's gonna be really delicious. Okay. So there we go. And then our egg. So this is our boiled egg. It's already cooked for us. So we're gonna chop that as well. So what I like to do is just cut my egg in half, just like this. And I just cut it like the pickle. Half again lengthways, I don't know. And then just in little cubes like that. Super easy, guys. Getting a lot of protein in here. I love eggs, so my mouth is watering. Okay, just chop them up. It's okay if they're not perfect, okay? Put this over here. Do I need it? No. Okay. So I'm gonna check our potatoes, see if they're ready, and then when we come back, we're gonna mix everything up. All right, guys, so we're gonna get our dried parsley and go ahead and put that all over the stuff that we chopped already in our big bowl. So you should have your radishes, your cucumber, your pickles, your eggs in here, your dried parsley, all that good stuff. Now our potatoes are done cooking. It's been 10 minutes. What you could do to check your potatoes is just poke them with a fork. If the fork goes through, they're done. So we're gonna go ahead and drain our potatoes, and we're gonna rinse them off with some cold water to get them nice and cold, because they're really hot right now, okay? Be careful. All right, so our potatoes are rinsed. That's gonna stop the cooking process. So now we're gonna go ahead and just dump those suckers into our bowl. Now we have our potatoes in our bowl, everything. We're gonna make our dressing. So we're gonna need our mayonnaise, that's gonna be in our kit, and you're gonna have 4 of them. So just try to get that mayonnaise out as good as you can. You're gonna want all of it, okay? I like to use scissors, but you can tear it with your hands, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. So get all those in here, and then after your mayonnaise packets, you're gonna do your mustard packet. All in here. There we go. Mustard. Perfect. And then your salt and pepper. And a tablespoon of oil, any oil that you have at your house, okay? And this is our dressing, so you're just gonna wanna kind of whisk it up. Dressing right here, super good. Now you're just gonna wanna throw that on top of our potatoes that are nice and hot still. And we'll get all that dressing. No dressing goes to waste, okay? Go. Set that piece. Now what you're gonna wanna do, get all my mess out of the way here, is you're gonna wanna get a spatula and start mixing. So get your spatula, start mixing the dressing into our veggies, our potatoes, our egg. It already smells really good. So once you mix everything together, you're gonna wanna put this in the fridge and let it chill, and then you can eat it chilled. Or you can be brave and try it hot. It'll probably taste good both ways. But usually we eat potato salad chilled. So there you guys have it, your classic potato salad. It looks super good, super flavorful. A lot of it goes a long way, right? So there you have it.